Welcome to AI News Today, your daily AI news update for June 21st, 2026. Stay tuned for today's top stories in artificial intelligence. AI 101 Concept of the Week. What it is: MCP, Model Context Protocol, is a standard way for AI models to securely access live data from tools like Google Search, your calendar, or a company database. Analogy: think of MCP as a universal adapter. Instead of wiring each AI to every app separately, MCP creates one plug that works with everything. How it works: 1. An AI model like Claude asks for data using the MCP format. A server running MCP fetches that data from a tool like a search engine or spreadsheet. The data is returned to the AI, which then uses it to answer your question. Real example this week: AWS Bedrock Agent Core just launched web search using MCP, letting any AI agent search the live internet for answers. Why you should care: MCP is the hottest skill in AI right now. Companies are desperate for people who can connect AI to real data sources. Last week's promise plus AI jobs this week. Promise delivered. Last week we promised from MCP to production, deploying your first AI agent on AWS Bedrock. Here's the plain English version. MCP is a standard way to give an AI access to live data, like search results or a company database. AWS Bedrock Agent Core now supports MCP, meaning you can build an AI agent that searches the web in just a few clicks. To try it, go to the AWS Bedrock console, create an agent, enable web search, and you're live. AI engineer Anthropic, $180,000 to $250,000. Skills: LLMs, Python, MCP, machine learning engineer at Amazon, $150,000 to $210,000. Skills: AWS Bedrock, Python, MLOps AI product manager at Google, $160,000 to $220,000. Skills: AI strategy, prompt engineering, product lifecycle. Data scientist, Reliance Geo, $40,000 to $70,000. Skills: NLP, Python, Telecom AI. Hottest role this week: AI engineer. MCP skills are exploding in demand thanks to the AWS Bedrock web search launch. MCP Model Context Protocol. AWS just launched web search on Bedrock using MCP, the #1 skill this week. Learn in 2 weeks. Prompt engineering. With Anthropic's Fable 5 banned, prompt engineering for older models is still critical. Learn in 1 week. AWS Bedrock, Amazon's cloud AI platform, just got a major upgrade, knowing Bedrock opens doors. Learn in 3 weeks. If you learn one thing this week, MCP, it's the new standard for connecting AI to real data. Free learning resources this week. Anthropic Prompt Engineering, docs.anthropic.com/docs, build with Claude/prompt engineering/overview. What you'll learn: prompt crafting, Claude best practices, MCP basics, time 3 hours. Free. Yes. Why now? Anthropic's models are in the news. Learn to use them effectively. LangChain Academy, academylangchain.com. What you'll learn: building AI agents, MCP integration, LLM app development, time 10 hours free. Yes. Why now? LangChain is the go-to framework for MCP-based agents. AWS ML blog, aws.amazon.cogs, machine-learnings, introducing web search on Amazon Bedrock Agent Core / What you'll learn: MCP web search on Bedrock, agent configuration, free. Yes. Why now? This is the exact tutorial for this week's hottest skill. Fast.ai, lastfast.ai, what you'll learn: practical deep learning, code first AI, time 20 hours, free. Yes. Why now? Build real AI projects from day one, perfect for career switchers. Start here today. Anthropic Prompt Engineering, http://docs.anthropic.com/docs, build with Claude prompt overview. It's free, fast, and directly relevant to this week's news. AI tools for beginners. Claude AI chatbot, free, powerful AI assistant for writing, coding, and research. Beginners can start instantly. Free $20 per month. Pro GitHub Copilot, code assistant, AI that suggests code as you type. Great for learning programming. Free for students, $10 per month. Hugging Face Model Hub, platform to explore and test thousands of free AI models. No coding needed. Free Google Colab notebook environment. Run AI code in your browser for free. Perfect for following tutorials. Free Canva AI design tool. Create images, presentations, and videos using AI prompts. No design skills needed. Free, $12.99 per month. Pro best starting point for a complete beginner. Claude, just chat with it to understand what AI can do today. Career action plan. Newshook, AWS Bedrock just launched web search on Agent Core using MCP. The US banned Anthropic's latest models, but Amazon is still building. Opportunity. Companies are scrambling to hire engineers who can connect AI to live data. MCP skills are now a massive differentiator. Your action this week: complete the AWS blog tutorial on web search for Bedrock Agent Core. It's free and takes 1 hour. Free resource: AWS ML blog, aws.amazon.com/blog/machine learning, introducing web search on Amazon Bedrock Agent Core. Complete this step-by-step tutorial for MCP web search. Result: doing this puts you ahead of 90% of candidates for AI engineer roles at Amazon, Anthropic, and startups. Next week preview. Next Sunday, we'll cover building your first AI agent with MCP on Google Gemini. You'll learn to connect Gemini to live data sources. Cloud AI for beginners, compare and start. Azure OpenAI, best for enterprise integration with Microsoft tools. Free credits, $200. Start azure.microsoft.com free AWS Bedrock, best for building AI agents with MCP and live data. Free tier, 1 month of Agent Core, 100K requests. Start aws.amazon.com/bedrock Gemini API, best for learning with a simple free API. Free tier, 60 requests per minute. Start https://astudio.google.com. Easiest for a complete beginner, Google Gemini API. No credit card needed, just sign in and start. First action, go to https://astudio.google.com and type a prompt. Week in brief. Anthropic. Nobel laureate John Jumper leaves Google DeepMind for rival Anthropic, shows top talent is moving, creating new AI job openings. U.S. ban on Anthropic. The U.S. government forced Anthropic to pull Fable 5 and Mythos 5, but Anthropic's valuation still rose. Regulatory risk is real in AI. AWS Bedrock web search on Agent Core launched. MCP is now the must-know skill for connecting AI to live data. Billionaire Ambani wants AI in every call, app, and home. Huge opportunity for AI roles in telecom and consumer tech. Elastic acquires Deductive AI. A startup that uses AI to fix software bugs was bought for $85 million. AI for debugging is a hot new niche. The one thing to remember this week: MCP is the skill that will get you hired. Learn it now. Conclusion and key takeaways. You're already ahead of 90% of people just by showing up and learning. Keep building, and I'll see you next Sunday with more tools, jobs, and a clear path forward. Don't forget, subscribe every Sunday 7 a.m. for your weekly AI career guide. Next Sunday, building your first AI agent with MCP on Google Gemini. You'll learn to connect Gemini to live data sources. Drop your biggest AI question below. I read every comment.